How would you secure your environments, using things like TDE and stuff?
Well, first, I would start with keeping up to date on SQL Server and operating system patches and vulnerability patching. With that, most of the time we've seen ransomware has been that some system in their network wasn't being patched appropriately. So number one, get it secure to do what you can to prevent things out. Follow the best practices for securing your SQL Server, where you set up limited access and restrict the permissions. Make sure you've got the right file permissions and that like website users that systems are using don't have full system administrator access, for instance. And then another one is using transparent data encryption for the data and log files and the backups as well. Now, TDE, we're going to talk about that in next week's episode. TDE is not going to prevent or help you recover your data, but what it will do is it will make it so that if the ransomware people try and steal that data as part of their exploit, that you know that they won't be able to get that data and run it in their environment if all of those are encrypted backups to begin with. So the other thing is doing proactive monitoring, using tools like our database health monitor or our daily monitoring that we do for our managed services clients, where we will detect unusual activity, looking at things like different sized backups, setting up alerts for failed backups or unauthorized access attempts. Basically, being able to know the status and health of that server so that when you're at the point that something is impacting your system, you know about it before it takes your system down. The other side of this, I think, is really important is just having a ransomware aware culture. A lot of companies now are required. We do this where we have security training regularly for our team, our employees. And with that, it just goes over some of those basic social engineering things and training people so that they're more aware of what could be happening that they could be doing to let some bad person into the system. So basically just be aware that there's always someone out there trying to get you. And that training that you may be forced to do by your employer is a good thing for everyone, not just for you, but for everyone in the company so that everyone's doing what they can to reduce it. But from the SQL Server side of things, just assume you will be hit with ransomware at some point and have a plan that if your entire SQL Server is compromised or destroyed, how are you going to get that back? Thanks for watching. I'm Steve, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you like it, please click the thumbs up icon. And if you want to subscribe, click subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon to get notified when we have new videos. All right, have a great day.